Hello, everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Delicious Bites, and I'm back. Back with another video, mukbang and cooking show. Everybody, let's go. Check out my video. If you want to get it right, come join Delicious Bites. Check it, video. Check out my video. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you never miss out on another delicious bite. So you guys, today I am back with another video, and today's video is my second HelloFresh dinner meal. This is chicken shawarma. I've never had it before, so we are going to see what it do. This is the card. I hope you can see past the glare. And I did do an unboxing, and I showed you all of the ingredients. So we are going to get into it. I have my oven preheating already because I know I have to put some vegetables in the oven. So it says to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425, which I've done, and wash all my produce, which I've done. So I'm going to mince the garlic and put it in a bowl, combine it with the yogurt. This is the garlic that they provided. And then this is the yogurt that they provided. I just took it out of the fridge. And then it says to only use half the garlic and half the shawarma spice. And this is the shawarma spice. And then after that, it says I'm going to use the rest of it later. I'm going to put a tablespoon of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper in with this mix. And I am going to put it on my chicken. So let's get that mixed up, and I'll be right back. I have to grab, well, actually, no, I don't. I was going to say I have to grab a bowl, but I don't. I already have my chicken clean and prepped and in the bowl and ready to go. So really all I need to do is add the ingredients to it. So let's do it that way. Here's the chicken cutlets that came with the meal in the bowl, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up 1 of my cloves of garlic because it said use half. And I guess the other half is going in something else. I'm really not sure because I've never made this before. I did read the recipe through when I first got it. I guess I should have read it again, but I didn't. And this garlic on this side has tried to dry out a little bit, so we're going to cut that piece off and get rid of it. Excuse me, the loud noise. Well, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be louder. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? It's Saturday as I'm preparing this chicken shawarma, but you know it won't be Saturday when you get the video. But I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're having an amazing day, or have had, depending on when you see this video. Could be in the evening, and you could be winding down. So I hope you are having or have had an amazing day. My day has been restful. It's been very good. No issues, no problems. I can't complain. So I'm going to go ahead and put the garlic in here. Just like that. And it says to do half of the shawarma spice. So I'm going to do half. And this is turmeric, cumin, garlic, paprika, coriander, black pepper, and allspice. So I'm just going to eyeball it. You know how I do. I'm bad for measuring. That looks like half. And what else did it say? Garlic, yogurt. So let's put the yogurt in. This is it. Whoa. I almost got the yogurt on the counter and not in my bowl. I didn't expect it to like come out that loosely. I don't know what I was expecting, like maybe a Greek yogurt, a thicker kind of yogurt. So, yeah, that surprised me. I'll know better with the next one. get all of it. We don't want to leave none of it behind. There we go. That one came out a little bit better. Okay. Let's get all of it. So now we've got the garlic in there, the spice, the yogurt, and I need a tablespoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of salt and pepper. So let's grab my olive oil. And we're going to do a tablespoon of olive oil. Here we go. Set that there. And we are going to do, it says a teaspoon of salt and pepper. That seems like a lot of salt to me. This is my teaspoon. It just seems like a lot of salt, like that. That's too much, so to me. So I'm going to just lessen the salt a little bit. I can add more salt if I want to. I know you should season it very well before you cook it so it goes through. Sometimes when you try to add salt later, you don't really get it right. But that was a little bit too much salt to me. And I didn't add a full teaspoon of pepper either, because that seemed like a lot. Here I go, changing up the recipe already. But that's what you got to do. The recipe should be to your taste buds. It should be what you like. Okay? And so it says to set it aside and let it marinate. So I'm going to mix it up. Flip it over, mix it up. Get all those seasonings in there. Make sure it's all covered with the yogurt. I feel like shawarma is Indian. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like it's a Middle Eastern, I don't know, kind of Indian dish with the yogurt and the couscous and the hummus. Mediterranean kind of thing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to set this in the refrigerator and let it marinate. Hold on one second. I will be right back. All right, you guys, I am back and I am going to start prepping the vegetables. It just says to trim and dice the zucchini into 1/2-inch pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. Get that done. And any part of the zucchini that doesn't looks like it bruised a little bit, I'm going to peel that off. Now, I've had this in my refrigerator for a couple days because I didn't make both meals, obviously, the day I got them. I made the burger first. So, but when I got the zucchini, it really was fine, you guys. It wasn't anything that I needed to trim away or anything like that. But looking at it today, I'm just doing a little trim on it. And it says to go ahead and dice it into 1/2-inch pieces. I'm going to, of course, do things my way. Because eyeballing it, I'm not sure what a 1/2-inch piece looks like. So this is what it's going to be today. It's probably a little smaller than it should be, but that's what we're working with. Make quick work of that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the pan because it's going to roast in the oven. Uh-oh. One of them is trying to escape. So just putting the zucchini on the roasting pan. Set that there. And then it says to Do the same with the tomato. It's going to go on the roasting pan as well. And I really love tomato. I probably should go in the fridge and grab another one. It came with one, but I always have fresh veg. I've always got tomato and lettuce, and most of the time I have cucumbers and things like that. Always got something to make a salad. Get those on there. Grab that one. Although my tomatoes are not the plum tomatoes. The plum tomatoes, as you can see, are more meaty and they have less juice. I have the Hot House vine tomatoes, and they would be really, really juicy. I would probably de-seed them and get rid of a little bit of the juice and then use it. But I think I'm just going to let it roll with what I have. And then, let's see, zucchini, tomato. Oh, get the scallions on here. Let's get them trimmed down. And it says to trim and separate the white from the green. So let's do that. I always cut the ends off. Let's pull one of these pieces down so I can get rid of it. You guys know how to prep a scallion. You don't need me to tell you. So I'm just going to cut the green up and then cut the white up, and I will be back. So you guys, I am back. I have got my onions chopped up. I separated the white from the green like they said to do. And then they said to take the remaining of the garlic and mix it with the sour cream. The remainder of the garlic was really a small clove. So I added some garlic powder, some onion powder, and a little bit of salt. Because, you know, I do it my way. So then we're going to put the sour cream in here and mix that up. Then after that, we are going to get the vegetables seasoned and in the oven. There's one. Let's get this other one done. Get that in there. Okay. So it's said to mix this up. Got that mixed up. Let's set it to the side. And then it says to put the remainder of the shawarma seasoning on the vegetables. And then it says to add some olive oil. Quarter lemon in small bowl. Combine sour cream and remaining garlic to taste. Season with salt and pepper. Use water and 1 teaspoon. Add 1 teaspoon at a time if the sour cream doesn't seem like it's at drizzle consistency. I actually would put the lemon in there instead of water, so that's probably what I'll do. And I do need to add some salt and pepper to that, which I haven't done yet, to the sour cream mix that I just put to the side. But as far as roasting the vegetables, it says toss the zucchini and the tomato on a baking sheet with a drizzle of olive oil and remaining shawarma spice, salt, and pepper. So that's why I didn't use it all. Part of the salt and part of the pepper can go on the vegetables, but it didn't say that in the beginning. It said when I was making seasoning the chicken, it said 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. It should have said half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, so that you would know half a teaspoon of salt for this and half a teaspoon of pepper for that. Should have had it separated out, but it didn't. But since I cook all the time, I knew better. So anyway, after that big long rant, oh Lord, no, I lost one of the zucchinis, guys. It's gone. Man down. So anyway, we're going to get the rest of it in here, because I'm going to go ahead and mix it up first. and then put it back on the tray so that it all gets mixed in well. And I'm going to use the spray. I'm not going to drizzle it. I'm going to spray it. It says drizzle it with olive oil. Y'all already know I'm hard-headed. I do things the way I like. There's the remaining bit of that shawarma spice. And then let's toss this together. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a pinch. I will pinch the salt with my hands, but I don't like pinching the pepper with my hands, just because I don't like black pepper flakes under my nails. Drives me crazy. All right, so let's get that mixed up, tossed in there pretty decent. And then we're going to get it back on the tray in a single layer. Anytime you're trying to roast anything in the oven, space it out. Don't let it lay all on top of each other. It won't roast the way you want to. So space it out. And let's get it in the oven. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and I'll be back with our next step. So the next step, guys, is to get the chicken going. So we're going to turn on this eye right here, and it says to drizzle with olive oil. I find that if I use my spray instead of drizzling, I use less oil. So I like to use the spray. So we're going to take our chicken, and it says to let it, I'm going to let that heat up a little bit, but let the marinade drip off of it. It's not really dripping off of it. Sticking pretty good, huh? Well, we're going to get it in the pan. It's not hot, but we're going to go ahead and put it in. It says about 6 to 8 minutes per side. The vegetables are to roast in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. Just going to get that in there. And if you find that it's cooking too fast with that yogurt on there, just turn it down. I don't have it up high to begin with. So while that is cooking, while the chicken is doing its thing, we are going to start on the couscous. That's what we can do. So it says in a small pot. I think this pot might be a little too big. I don't know, because the other pot I have is too small. We're going to stay with this one, because the other, I don't have a pot between these two sizes. I have that size, and I have this size. So I think this one's too small. So I'm going to stay with this one. I'm going to stick with the one I got. So it says while the chicken is cooking, let's see, add olive oil to a small pot over medium heat, and then add the scallion whites. So let's do it. We are cooking together, you guys. Okay. And it said a drizzle, so I guess I am going to drizzle this time. And we're going to add in the scallion whites. I'm going to turn this chicken down a little bit more. and I'll be right back. So you guys, you let the onions cook through until they're about, it's about 1 minute before they become translucent, because they're just the small scallions. It doesn't take long. If you wait too long, you'll burn them. And then after that, you are going to add in 3/4 cup of water. And then you're going to add in the chicken stock that they give you, which is right here. It's a chicken stock concentrate. So add that in. And I've already turned the chicken, you guys. Let's give this a stir. And turn it back up. Let's see if I can bring you in so you can see what the chicken looks like. There it is, just sizzling away. Okay, so now let's see what our next step is. We've got the stock going for the couscous. We put the scallions in, the white part, and then we did the 3/4 cup of water. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 tablespoon of butter. Now the turmeric, you have to measure. I have to measure. I won't play around with that. And I don't have a 1/4 teaspoon. I mean, I do. I just don't know where it is. But I do have my 1/8 teaspoon, 1/8 teaspoon, which is this little bitty one. So it's going to be 2 of these. That's going to give me a 1/4. That's 1. And 2. I wish you guys could smell what it smells like in here. It smells amazing. All these spices. Oh my goodness. So we need some butter. So let's get that. It says we need a tablespoon. And I have a tablespoon right here. You can look at the side of the package. It tells you what a tablespoon is. But I can pretty much eyeball a tablespoon. If you cook a lot, you really can. You just get used to what measurements are. Drop that in. Turn that down just a hair. And then I will be back with our next step. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So we are going to assemble. What I did was I let the broth mixture come to a boil. Then I added in the couscous. And then as soon as you add it in, you cover it, you take it off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then you fluff it with a fork, just like that. And there's your couscous. So we're going to assemble this. The vegetables are done. The chicken is done. I tasted a little bit of it. It tastes amazing. I let it rest and then I cut it on the bias. I cut it against the grain. I added a squeeze of lemon to the vegetables and we're going to plate this up. Okay, you guys, here's the picture again. And here is my version, the finished product of the chicken shawarma. I went ahead and I added the sour cream mixture, the hummus, the scallions on top, and I put a lemon wedge in there just in case I want to squeeze some more over top of the dish. So we're going to go mukbang this out. If you like this content and you'd like to see more from me, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to all your friends and family about these delicious bites, and maybe they'll stop by and have a delicious bite with me as well. As always, I believe that you're capable of amazing things, so much more than you know. You just have to believe it too. So until I see you and you see me, keep being beautiful, keep being blessed, and be the best you that you can possibly be. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, my very next one. like in a few minutes over here at the table, mukbanging this out. Bye, guys.